Mexico has always been famous for its very interesting boxers, who have always been characterized by their excellent stamina, endurance, composure, and discipline in the ring. One of these fighters is the legendary Juan Manuel Marquez, nicknamed Dinamita or Dynamite, a representative of the Mexican boxing school and one of the best boxers in Mexico, a welterweight and featherweight champion. His professional record was 56-7 with 1 draw. Out of these 56 wins, 40 he completed ahead of schedule by knockout. Welcome back to the World of Boxing channel. If you enjoy watching our content, click the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Now, we're going to check out the top 10 knockouts performed by Dynamite.
He is wearing black trunks with red trim and fighting out of Mexico City, Distrito Federal, Mexico. How about a hand for Juan Manuel Marquez?
September 25th, 1995, California, USA. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Miguel Rodriguez. At the beginning of the fight, both athletes are busy sizing up each other. Rodriguez behaves livelier and more active, while Marquez is cautious and waiting for the right moment. That moment of expectation finally arrived, and the Mexican delivers a left swing and then a quick left jab. These two blows surprise and sweep the opponent off of his feet. The Puerto Rican quickly rises. This knockdown causes no harm but makes him respect Marquez. Juan realizes that he is in a favorable position and begins to press his opponent. And this decision bears fruit. He again breaks a strong right cross that almost knocks Miguel down. Understanding his advantage, Juan rushes to finish off his opponent, and with a few blows to the body, incapacitates Rodriguez. The referee decides to stop the match. It's a knockout.
Can't miss, described it right. He's got what a setup. What a punch. Unbelievable. And I tell you, Rodriguez has got a pretty good chin. He took a left and then a right, and down he went, and he got back up. Rubber leg, to be sure, game. But I think wisely enough that Cobian stepped in to stop it because he was just fair game. Look at that kid.
Tom, I didn't think this first knockdown.
November 27th, 2010, MGM Grand, Las Vegas. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Michael Katsidis.
Touch him up. No, you need only to look at Katsidis and Marquez's bodies to see which is the stronger guy. Obviously, Katsidis has more muscle, but the sharpness of the punches is what punishes you over a period of time.
And even when Katsidis throws his right hand.
In the third round, both athletes make a strong exchange of punches, but Marquez makes a mistake, and Katsidis throws a strong left hook that knocks him down for an instant. Realizing his advantage, Michael begins to press in on his opponent in order to finish him off. But Juan defends himself competently and even delivers single, accurate punches and dominates until the end of the round. After this knockdown, Marquez seems to be unchained, and he begins to conduct heavy fire on his target and dominates the fight until the 9th round.
Marquez opening up again. He finds the target. Uppercut. He's looking to finish. Watch the combinations flow.
He knows how to play those shots up to the middle, too, when he got inside the clinch.
You're watching one of the greatest combination punchers.
With a rag that punches from so many different angles where Katsidis can't even see him.
Where the referee stops the fight, seeing that Marquez has beaten his opponent, who is in no position to fight back or even to defend himself. And again, our hero defeats the enemy by knockout. November 25th, 2006, Texas, USA. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Jim Rex Jaka.
And wearing the colors of his home.
Pulls back a lot, just enough to make Marquez get out and position himself. Instead of throwing punches and just staying there, he punches and then he pulls back just enough, like he does right there.
Nice wide.
Both boxers delivered a very spectacular duel. The fighters were equally matched and determined to win. The fight was magnificent from a technical aspect, with both boxers exchanging blows and competently defending themselves.
Generally, he starts to dominate as the rounds go on.
I don't know if he's going to be that effective. This guy seems to have his number here tonight. This kid
In round 5, Jaka inflicts a left swing from which Juan suffers a cut, but the doctor allows him to continue the fight.
Came from an accidental headbutt.
After this injury, Marquez begins to act more actively.
He doesn't want to.
And in the 9th round, after a series of several left hooks, his opponent falls to the canvas. The referee starts the countdown, but Jaka is unable to rise by the count of 10 and remains stunned even after a minute. Thus, Marquez wins again by knockout.
Marquez gets a knockout in the 9th round against a young, tough customer from the Philippines. But tonight was Marquez's moment, almost a coming out.
September 13th, 2008, MGM Grand, Las Vegas. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Joel Casamayor.
This is round 11.
It was a long fight in which the opponents skillfully fought without giving each other an advantage. This lasted until the 11th round, in which Marquez began to slowly gain the upper hand, and, after a series of right hooks, sent the Spaniard to a knockdown. The athlete quickly got up and was not slow to start the fight again. However, it was clear to everyone that this was the beginning of the end for the Spanish athlete, and everyone understood that the Mexican would not let his enemy escape. And so it happened. Marquez confidently went ahead, throwing hard jabs, which knocked his opponent down a second time. After such strikes, Joel could not rise, and Marquez again won by knockout.
And what a shot it was that put him down the first time. And they will put Casamayor.
October 24th, 1998, Nevada, USA. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Francisco Arreola.
そうですね、まだ少し硬いですけれどもね、ボクシングが。上り坂の選手。
At the beginning of the fight, Arreola is more active, trying to attack, but the Mexican has a very good defense. The second round, Marquez is still on the defensive, but he starts to advance a little. And by the end of the round, Francisco is now on the defense. In round 3, Marquez continues to prevail and begins to actively press the opponent. Apparently, he has made some conclusions and noticed weaknesses in his opponent's technique. Arreola starts an attack, but Marquez throws an accurate oncoming right jab that completes the fight. Although Francisco was able to get up, one could see from his eyes that he could not continue the fight, and the referee decides to stop the match. Another knockout brought victory for Marquez. February 28, 2009, Texas, USA. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Juan Diaz.
Already the pressure from Diaz begins. Whoever throws more body punches may ultimately be the winner in the fight.
This is a very dynamic fight with several titles at stake, and Juan Diaz proves to be a worthy competitor to the champion. In the beginning, Diaz won a few rounds, but it all ended in round 8 when Marquez struck a strong left uppercut that injured his opponent.
And here is a left hook that he catches with the head, which he just simply didn't see the punch. And it's a punch that Hutch is always one that didn't see, because he thought it.
In round 9, Marquez became more active and pressed his opponent. Juan Manuel throws a right hook that dazzles Diaz, and then a strong left uppercut that knocks down the opponent. But Diaz is not so easily defeated and quickly recovers, ready to fight again. The round continues, and Marquez quickly and mercilessly destroys his opponent, ending the fight with a strong right uppercut, knocking out Diaz. And again, a knockout and victory. July 16, 2011, Cancun, Mexico. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Lecar Ramos. In the first round, the fighters are testing each other, neither of them in a hurry. Both fighters are trying to grab each other with a single blow, but Marquez manages to do this first. He throws a left jab, then a strong right cross that sends the Colombian into a deep knockout.
Right there. I thought it was a left hook. The referee was standing in that position. I thought it was a left hook. It was certainly a right hand right down the middle. Wow.
October 19th, 2001, Idaho, USA. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Johnny Walker. In the first round, Marquez knocks the American down. He throws a left jab, then a right swing, which knocks the opponent down. Walker is shocked, but ready to continue the fight. But this fight was not destined to last long. Juan Manuel inflicts an accurate right-hand cross, after which Johnny was unable to rise. The American is knocked out, and the Mexican is celebrating another victory.
Juan Marquez. He is not ranked third in the world by the WBC and WBA for nothing, and number 11 by the IBF.
February 20th, 1999, California, USA. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Jose Garcia. Jose actively starts the fight. He is trying to dominate the ring, but runs into an oncoming right swing from Marquez. After this blow, Garcia's momentum was reduced, and Marquez begins to advance instead, and his offensive begins to bear fruit. Juan inflicts a strong right uppercut that sends his opponent to the floor. Another Marquez victory by knockout. December 8, 2012, MGM Grand, Nevada, USA. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Manny Pacquiao. Match 4. This fight was awaited by many, including Marquez himself. Early in the fight, the third round, Marquez pushes Pacquiao with a strong right hook that knocks him down. But for good reason, the Pac-Man is considered to be one of the best boxers in the world and quickly rises and is ready to continue the fight again. In round 5, Marquez was knocked down after a good left jab from Manny. The Pac-Man started to fight more aggressively, constantly pushing his opponent.
Marquez still wobbling. Fighting on how close Pacquiao has gotten to him. Marquez was off balance.
But at some point, the Filipino overplayed and missed a strong, right-handed jab, which decided the outcome of the fight. The referee did not even bother to count to 10 seconds, but simply ended this confrontation, realizing that for the legendary Philippine boxer, it was all over. Well, for Marquez, this fight was the biggest victory of his career. The confrontation between Marquez and Pacquiao will go down in boxing history, with this fight being remembered by all of Juan Manuel Marquez's fans forever.
Two possibilities, a fifth fight or a retirement. What an amazing fight. What an amazing, stunning knockout performance by Marquez.
Let's call it a day. Please press the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment on which great boxer you would like to see featured. Until next time.